Hello friends, welcome to Prismatics online class. In our today's video, we are going to look at dimension analysis. Question on what? Dimension analysis. Okay, let's start. Let's say, consider the oscillation of a simple pendulum. The period t may depend on the mass, length, and what acceleration due to gravity. Okay, g. Now, if t is directly proportional to m raised to power y, l raised to power x, and g raised to power z, find the value of what? X, y, and what? Z. Hence, state the formula. Solution. From this place, our period, which is t, is directly proportional to what? To the mass, length, and what? G. Length and what? The acceleration due to gravity. Okay, let's remove the sign for proportionality, which is this. Well, now we have this in as k into what? M, L, what? G. Okay, from this place, from the question, we realize that t, this is equal to k is constant, which is dimension s. We are going to look at the dimension of this k, dimension of what? Mass, m power y, dimension of l power what? X, and the dimension of what? G power z. Still the same dimension of what? Period t. Okay, from here, always remember that the dimension of t is the same thing as what? T. Now we are going to check whether the left hand side is equal to the what? The right hand side. Okay, this is t. Now let's go back to this and recall that dimension of k constant is always what? 1. It is dimensionless. It does not have what? It does not have what? Dimension. It has no dimension. Okay, now mass. Dimension of mass is the same thing as what? Capital M. Now L, dimension of L here is also what? L. Now dimension of acceleration due to gravity is equal to what? Mass. Okay, is equal to what? L, that is the velocity over what? Which is L t raised to the power minus 2. So that is the dimension. So what do we do now? We replace all these things here. So we have the dimension of this one is t. It's equal to dimension of this one is 1. Dimension of x or y is what? M is what? Capital M raised to power what? Y. Capital L raised to power x, and what? L raised to power t minus 2. Or this one raised to power what? Z. We expand it. T is equal to 1 times this will give us m raised to power y, L raised to power x, L times this will give us what? Dot L raised to power z. T times this will give us t raised to power minus 2 times z. So finally, what do we have? We have that t is equal to period is equal to what? M raised to power y. L, if we collect by a lot of indices, what do we have here? We have L raised to power x plus z. And what do we have here? T raised to power minus 2z. So now let's equate it one after another. The dimension of this is what? T. Can we have this in as m raised to power 0, L raised to power 0, and t raised to power what? 1 is equal to m raised to power y, L raised to power x plus z, and t raised to power minus 2z. So now equate them, mass to mass. We now have mass MO is equal to what? M raised to power what? Y. So mass will cancel mass. This will cancel them. Hence, we have y is equal to 0. So here y is equal to what? 0. Okay, now let's go to length. We have that L raised to power 0 is equal to Lx plus what? Z. How do we have this thing? So this length will cancel it. We have that x plus z is equal to 0. Call it equation 2. Let the first one be equation 1. Okay. What do we have again? Let's go to t raised to power 1. Is it equal to t raised to power minus 2z? Now t will cancel t. We have that 1 is equal to minus 2z. In other words, it means that minus 2z is equal to what? 1. Divide both sides by minus 2. Divide both sides by minus 2. This will cancel. Hence z equals minus 1 over 2. Okay, from this equation we have that to get what? X, let's find our s up here. To get s from equation 2, we have that x plus z is equal to what? 0. When z equals to minus 1 over 2. What we have? X minus 1 over 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to what? S is equal to what? 1 over 2. And that is how to do it. So we can see hence, generally, that x equals to what? 1 over 2, y equal to 0, and z equals to minus 1 over 2. That's how to do it. So now let's go back to the equation where they gave us this. Okay. It means that we have succeeded in getting our x. So from this place, the formula will be t is equals to k raised to power m raised to power what? M raised to power y, L raised to power x, and g raised to power z. Now t equal to k is 1, which we know. M raised to our y is what? 0, which is 0. L is what? What do we get? X. Our s is 1 over 2. 1 over 2. And g is also what? Minus 1 over 2. Okay, having done that, remember that m raised to power 0 is equal to 1. What we have now? T is equal to L raised to power what? 1 over 2. G raised to power what? Minus 1 over what? 2. Yes, minus 1 over 2. Okay. If we leave this constant like this, we can have this in as, this can be the same thing as saying t is equal to the constant k, which is into what? Square. So we have it as square root of what? L all over what? G. And that is the relationship, and that is what the formula that they asked us to find. Hence, finally, this is the formula of this equation. By a lot of indices, you get it out, and this will be this, and that is what we have. So that is how to do it. Okay, thanks, and God bless you. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Prismatis Online Class. Subscribe to my Facebook also. Follow me, like, share, and comment. God bless you. Bye.